Hi, this is Richland Rick with Adventure Tech, and we're going to be taking a look at the Adventure Tech Light Bar for the Vee2, the 2014 and newer DL1000. The light bar is three-dimensional. It mounts to a structure that's underneath the cowling, and we're going to go out to the bike and take a look at that in a minute. Basically, there's a bar that runs across, and the horn, stock horn, is bolted to that bar. And one of the things we'll do first is take the horn off and then put the light bar in place. And that bar is going to run straight across here. We're going to use these spacers, and we're going to take these U-bolts and slide them over the bar and down through the spacers, and we'll actually be attaching the light bar like this. So this light bar is going to have three mounting points. It's going to have the two clamps that go around the bar, and it's also going to have a mounting point where the horn used to be. And what we're going to do is include this spacer for you to put right here, and then the horn will simply be remounted in the same hole with a longer bolt. This slot here is for a tang that you'll see after you take your horn off. It serves no purpose, so we basically just have a hole to accommodate it. After we install the light bar, what you're going to see is something like this, with the light bar, except you won't see it because it'll be under the cowl. But the light bar will be attached to the bar, these tangs will stick down, and then the lights will be mounted to the side. I've installed one of the U-bolts. You can see it there with the spacer against the flat bar right here. Here's the spacer and the U-bolt going over the bar, and I've only just started the nuts. That'll give me a little bit of wiggle room so that I can put the other spacer on the other U-bolt and get it started into the holes. With the nuts on the U-bolts loose, snugged up just enough so that you can move the bar just a little bit, we're going to go ahead and put the horn back on. The horn is going to mount in this hole right here. First we'll put a spacer up here, then the horn, and then the bolt will go through the horn, the spacer, and then back into the stock horn mounting position. Now that we've got the U-bolts in place and still just a little loose so that we can move the bar around a little bit, we're going to direct our attention to the horn. We're going to remount the horn using the spacer we discussed earlier back into the stock hole right here. We've reinstalled the horn using the spacer and the longer bolt. One of the things I've learned is it's a little easier to run the horn wires over the top of the light bar over here to the horn. And then we just snug up our U-bolts, and then we go ahead and install our lights. This is a view up underneath the left side of the bike, showing the end placement of the horn after the light bar has been installed. The handlebars have been turned all the way to the right, and I just wanted to show the importance of having the horn forward of the light bar. It can't go back because of these bolts and whatnot now, and we're ensured here now to have clearance no matter how far you turn the handlebars to the right. The installation is now complete, and we can see the position of the lights both from the side and underneath, looking at the other side, and from the front. The One of the things I like best about this solution is the lights are well inside the crash bars.